The government is clear. Last summer, the prison system was dangerously close to collapse. The summer riots led to more than 1,280 arrests. Across England and Wales, the prison estate simply couldn't handle the load. Now, an independent review is looking at how sentencing needs to change to stop that happening again.
There was a basic failure, which is a failure to have enough prison places for the number of prisoners that were being sentenced to prison. That is about as basic a failure of government from the previous government as you could possibly have got.
For Keir Starmer, the former chief prosecutor, this is personal. He walked into a justice system in chaos. One of his first acts was to let prisoners out of jails that were full. And now the real question is, can this government succeed where others have failed? So we're here in Preston just before the sentencing review, and this is when we're going to really get a feel for how radical this government is prepared to be. Because look, the evidence shows that prisons are full and that custodial sentences, frankly, are not always working. But is that a political fight that they're willing to have? The polling shows the public still blame the previous Conservative administration for the issues in jails. But if Labour don't get a grip of some of these issues, and quickly, then it will become their problem. Often as a journalist, when you get access to a prison, you don't really get access to a prison, or it's one that's not really representative of the prison estate. But this is different, and I just want to show you why. So Preston is a Victorian prison. It was built in 1790. And frankly, like so many other prisons that have the same challenges, it's constantly on the brink of capacity, or even beyond capacity. Currently, overcrowding here is put at around 158%.
Prison overcrowding, it's not a new thing.
It's rough. This is a rough environment.
It's frustrating to see, and you feel bad for the prisoners because they're getting out with sort of nothing.
Something needs to be done, you know, we are overstretched, under-resourced.
Don't come back. Do not come back.
We're all here, we've all made a bad choice. It's about the choices that we make now that define us.
Tonight, we're going inside Preston Prison to get a sense of how bad things have got and ask what needs to happen next.